Oh, did you? Oh. No, it's okay, just take your time. I mean, just dry. I guess, I'll just be here waiting for you to dry. Hello, it is me, Oleksiy Zubach. It is fall in LA and I'm very excited for today's video. Basically, I have found out that the true secret to interior design is just bowls. I mean, every interior designer I follow, and every time I look through an architectural digest or like a design book or anything, it's just bowls. Ceramic bowls, wooden bowls, big bowls, small bowls. Like, it's a world of bowls. I mean, you really can use them for anything. You can leave them empty if they're cool. You can put fruit in them. You can put jewelry in them if they're small. If they're vintage, you could put lemons or artichokes or watermelon in it, and just it's really madness. So I went into my cupboard and I said, what kind of bowls do I have? And I have these lovely mixing bowls from IKEA that are made for salads, and they're really lovely for salads, and I quite like the shape because it's very spherical, and yeah, I just love it. But I was like, I don't want to have this in my room because it's a salad mixing bowl from IKEA, so what can I do? And I remembered that I was reading online that if you mix acrylic paint with baking powder, it makes this really, really beautiful kind of ceramic consistency that you can cover, and things will look like they're made of stone or made of clay and ceramic glaze. So I put it to the test. I made this lovely bowl, which if you hold closer, you can really see the kind of like tough texture. If you feel it, it feels very matte, very textured, kind of almost made of ceramic. So I took this and I made this. It's really kind of night and day, and it's quite cool. And then I posted a before and after on Instagram, and I asked you guys if that's something that you would be interested in seeing, and I got like a really fantastic amount of feedback of how you guys would want to. So I decided, instead of doing another bowl, because I already did this one, I am going to do something else. So I took this little glass vase that I had, and I made it into something very cool. And a lot happened, but you'll just have to keep watching to find out. So here it is. Thanks, guys. Oh my god, it's actually quite tough. If I keep speaking in a British accent, well, bad British accent, it's because I have been watching the 4th season of The Crown, and I am just absolutely obsessed. I mean, if you guys are watching it, it's amazing. I will say, obviously, we all love Princess Diana, and obviously she is a goddess among just the rest of us. But Princess Margaret is pretty awesome. And if you guys have been watching the show and keeping up with her storyline and her life, she really is quite something. Okay, so I quite like that. So see, I'm gonna do one here. I don't even know if you can see it. You'll see it at the end. But I'm gonna do one here and then one down here. And I think it's gonna create a really fun and flattering shape. All right, so we're gonna keep pressing it until we get what we like. So essentially, this is what it is right now. Keep in mind, it's all gonna be one color and opaque. Okay guys, I have a timer set for 25 minutes, so that will bake for around 25 to 30 minutes at 230 degrees. And now we're gonna start painting, which this is such a joy for me. I hope you guys think this is cool, because when I did the bowl, like I couldn't believe it. So all you're gonna need to do is take paint. I use this Apple Barrel matte acrylic paint in the color black. I like to use matte paint because I find that it makes the ceramic effect more believable. I haven't tried it with glossier satin paint, but I'm more of a matte guy, so we do matte. So all you do is just like take a small bit of paint in whatever you're gonna choose. I chose this gift box because I had nothing else. And then you just take baking powder. So this is Trader Joe's Clabber Girl baking powder. And you just put as much as, I will say you need more than you think you do, so I wouldn't be scared of like really piling it on there. So we put it in, and then we start mixing it together, and it really, I'm gonna show you guys as it's mixed, but it just takes on this really beautiful, thick consistency that, once applied, makes the most beautiful effect. And I will say a good advice is to lay it on thick, because of the glass, it spreads the paint quite easily, but the thicker you lay it on, the less it spreads. So we're just gonna keep doing that. We're gonna keep paint, baking powder, paint. And oh my God, that was a little too festive. But again, it's just gonna make it even cooler. Yeah, so I wanted to bring you guys a little closer so you could see it. So essentially, this is how it is. It's a little shinier now than it will be when the paint dries because it is matte paint. But as you can see, this was only that first coat that I just did, and it's already covered quite dramatically. You can see the bottom, that's still glass that wasn't painted yet. And the difference is pretty astounding. This is the mixture that I am quite messy with because I just am. It's like how I like to work. And oh, look at the room. It's so fab. Okay guys, so it's been a few hours. As you can tell, I had to change out of my hoodie also because I was actually overheating because things escalated very quickly. Basically, I took the handles out of the oven after 25 minutes. I was waiting for the paint to dry. Everything was going smooth. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna glue these on off camera because what could possibly go wrong? It's just glue and handles. And things really took a turn. Basically, the super glue, I can't knock because it really put the super in super glue. It's all over my fingers. I've been washing my hands for 2 hours, and I'm actually very scared when it's on there, you kind of can't feel your fingertips because they're glued shut. So a lot happened. So I was gluing, I was frantically painting, but so that's why I couldn't film that. It actually is turning out very cute. I'm gonna bring you guys over, but it was a lot. I almost wish I was filming because it was so scary, but I was basically sweating, painting quickly, going to try to wash my hands, painting quickly, sweating, going to wash my hands. So it was a lot. So this face better come out. So I'll show you guys right now. Basically it's drying right now, but it is looking very charming and very cute. I kind of love it. So I chose to do the kind of two handles, a little topsy-turvy, and then it will become even more matte as it dries, and then I'm going to sand it a little and see if it needs touch-ups or anything. But I think it's super fun. I think it's cute for the shelf, just to have a little moment. Yeah, so I'm planning, ideally, to have the little vase here. I think it might look nice with a branch or like a few flowers in it or something, but the plan really is then to get a glass vase here and always have it filled with flowers. Or I want to, in case I don't get flowers, have one of those X-shaped things that hold books open, and I can hold one of my interior design books. But it's really coming together. let me tell you guys, I bought a bunch of clay because I really want to get into ceramics. So this was a good first attempt, but wow, it was a bit tougher than I thought. And you really can't tell, but this has been 2 hours of me washing my hands, so it's very stressful. We have the bowl is great. I've ordered this potpourri from this brand called Santa Maria that makes this really delicious smelling potpourri from Italy. So that's gonna be really lovely. And I will check back with you guys. I'm gonna go for a run and then I'm gonna check back with you once this dries and is sanded so we can have a final kind of reveal. So we are still drying, but as you guys might have gathered, patience is not a strong suit for me on this channel, so I really just wanted to get this video edited and up today, and I'm scared that by the time it does dry and I sand it and everything, it will be too dark out. But here it is. I feel like it really turned out really charming and quite neat, and you would have never known. I mean, the clay was like $3, the paint is $1, and then the baking powder is $1. So this turned out being a like $5 project, which I think ultimately turned out really fun and really neat and just like brings a fun kind of whimsical energy to the room. So thank you guys for watching again, and get some paint and get some baking powder and cover your whole life in it because it really is so great. And that is it. I will see you guys so soon. Bye.